Hi friends, welcome to Yolanda's Kitchen, and today we are making the most delectable homemade pizza. Now this is my go-to pizza. It's my favorite, my mushroom pizza. Today I am pulling from my recipe book and we will be focusing on the basic pizza dough, and this is what I use all the time. So let me just take this out. And our focus today is our pizza dough. I will do a separate video where I make my pizza sauce, just so this video doesn't stay too long. To begin making our pizza dough, I am first going to be adding 1 1/3 cups of warm water. Next, we are going to be adding a tablespoon of sugar and 2 1/4 teaspoons of dry active yeast. So we're going to give this a mix to dissolve the sugar. And this is good enough, and ensure that your water is really warm because that is important for our yeast to bloom. You want to go ahead and cover your mixture, allow it to bloom for about 5 minutes. And then now that we are done with this, we will be working on our topping, making our mushroom sauce. It is now time to prepare our mushrooms, and I'm just going to give them a chop. It doesn't have to be quite fancy, you know. And if you don't like mushrooms, you can add whatever toppings you like. You could do chicken, but I personally like mushrooms so much. You want to take into consideration that mushrooms, they do shrink once they get in the pot, so you have to use quite a bit in order to get a good amount. I'm going to go ahead and finish chopping these, and then I'll be back. It is now time to saute our mushrooms. You want to go ahead and add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Let me put this right here. Now I am going to be keeping my seasoning simple, so I'm just going to be using some salt, black pepper, and a few sprigs of thyme. This smells so good. I am not kidding you. This really smells good. And I will do this for about 2 minutes. The reason you don't want to overcook it is because it will go in the oven and cook some more. So you just want to saute it for about 2 minutes. Oh, smells so good. I'm going to turn the stove off and allow it to continue to cook on the heat. Our yeast has now bloomed beautifully. It looks nice and frothy. So it is now time to finish our dough. To my bowl, I will be adding 3.5 cups of all-purpose flour. And this makes 3.5. Let's do a half. A little bit more. This makes two 12-inch pizzas. Next, we are going to be adding 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and then 1 teaspoon of salt. Get the rest of that oil. So I'm going to go ahead and attach my dough hook, and then we are going to be mixing this on medium speed for 5 minutes. I had some technical difficulties. Now we are going to be mixing this on medium speed for 5 minutes until at least it comes off the corners of the mixer. It is coming together nicely. And as I said, we're doing this on medium speed for 5 minutes. Five minutes has elapsed, and it is now time to take our dough. Now that our dough is done, I am going to go ahead and lightly grease a wooden bowl. You can use any bowl that you have. And I am going to be placing my dough. It is nice and soft. You want to give it a spin on both sides. I'm just gonna let it flip. And then I'm going to be covering it for 60 to 90 minutes until it has doubled in size. It is now time to set your oven to 475 degrees. We are now going to be working on assembling our pizza. So go ahead, set your ovens to 475 degrees Fahrenheit, and then let's get the show on the road. First, I'm going to be preparing our pizza tray. I'm going to be adding some olive oil to my tray. And as I said before, this recipe makes two 12-inch pizzas. So you can freeze half the dough until next time. And when you're ready to use it, you take it out the freezer for at least 2 hours prior to usage, and then it will just rise again. While I wait for my oven to get to 475 degrees, I am just going to be harvesting some basil, which I will top my pizza with, going into the oven. And also, once it comes out of the oven, I will add some additional fresh basil to top it off. It will be nice and pretty. I'm so excited. So I'm just going to give this a wash, and then I will be back with my dough. Let me get these smaller leaves. These are perfect for garnish. Today I am using fresh mozzarella. Give this a nice chunk. I'm giving it about a 1/2 inch thickness in terms of cut. This is so beautiful. And I think this can be done in 2. So good. Just a little bit thick. Let me do a baby one. Our dough has doubled in size. I always enjoy giving it that punch. Now to a clean surface, I am going to be adding some flour. You want to lightly dust the flour. I will be cutting this in half. As I said, this does two 12-inch pizzas. So you want to go ahead and estimate the half mark, and I think this is about it. I'll use the bigger one. I know, bigger half, right? So this I will put in a Ziploc bag and I will freeze it. And as I said before, you just need to fold it, take it out at least 2 hours prior to using. So now I am going to roll the dough out, and if you can see, I press it, it comes right back, and that is what you want. We are now on the home stretch, and I am so excited. Let's give this a roll. I am trying to roll it to about a 1/2 inch thickness. Don't want a thick crust. This smells so good. You know what? Let me try. Ooh. Oh, and when it bounces back, that's a good thing. It means that the dough is nice and ready. It keeps coming back. Let me give it another flip. Okay. Now I have my pan here. Drop it onto it. I like when my pizza has like a rustic edge. I'm just gonna tuck it in to the pan, just like that. Let me add my toppings right here. Before I do that, I will add some olive oil to the dough. Olive oil towards the edge of my pizza dough. This looks so good. All right. Next, I will add my pizza sauce. And I like my pizza sauce to be a little bit on the thicker side. I don't like a wet dough, but as I said at the beginning of this video, I will make my pizza sauce another time. It does take time to take the skin off the tomatoes and, you know, reduce it. So I had to do this ahead of time and focus on the dough today. I think that's enough sauce. Now we are going to be adding our mozzarella cheese. Hopefully I have enough. I think I just might have. Using this, I'll be adding the mushrooms all over. So good. So good. And to top it off, I am going to be adding some fresh basil. So this is nice and pretty. This will cook, and I will have to add a few more fresh basil once. This looks so good, doesn't it? I am in love. Okay, so this is ready for the oven. Looks so good. We are going to be baking it for 15 minutes. Let's set our timer for 15 minutes. 15. Okay, and start. Our pizza is done. Let's add some fresh basil. It smells so good in here. Wow. I'm going to be adding a few fresh basil. This is pretty. I'll put this in the center. Oh. And then add another one here. And our pizza is done. I went ahead. Let me just go around, give it a slice. This looks so good. Our pizza is done and it looks so good. Hopefully this is not messy. Let me take a bite. It's really good. Really good. And the crust has the perfect thickness that I love. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to you making this pizza for your friends and family, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.